Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and in today's video we are going to be doing a Q&A, so let's get into it. So first question, what's one thing you'd say to your younger self? What's one thing I would say to my younger self? It's kind of like a cop-out answer, but it's actually not. It's actually got meaning behind it, is trust the process. And just add like a little thing here. So when I was younger, no one really took me seriously. I was looked at as like a class clown, you could say, right? And no one really took me seriously, so I would tell my younger self as well to not listen to people. So next question, who's your biggest inspiration? So I'm gonna say my girlfriend Erin, my business partner. And the reason why I say Erin is because this is what I do it for, right? I'm doing it to provide for her. I want to make us secure. We're both in this together, and without her, I really wouldn't be doing this because I need her, right? And we work really well as a team, and there's no one better than us, so yeah. And also as well, like my mentors, you got Alex and Mosey, you got, shout out Dylan OFM, you got Samuel Leeds, you got Myro. So I would say Stephen Bartlett as well, he's a great inspiration for me. And yeah, all these people have inspired me to be where I am today. The next question, my favorite quote. Oh, there's so many, man. I have a lot of favorite quotes, but my most favorite quote is everything happens for a reason. And yeah, even got it tatted on me, so yeah. Next question, what's the best and worst part about having an OFM business? The best part is scaling our creators. That's one of the best feelings. I even said this before, scaling models and putting them into a better position in their life and hitting their goals is a way better feeling than getting the money. Yeah, the money's nice and it comes within, it's all good, but actually the satisfying feeling inside, nothing beats helping a model actually get to a better position, because you're literally helping someone get into a better position. That's such a better feeling than receiving money and getting money, right? So yeah, that's the best part I would say about OFM. The worst part is that people, if you go to anywhere, right, any sort of event or go to a restaurant or anywhere, and someone asks you, what do you do for a living? And obviously you're gonna say, you could say social media management, but you would say OFM, OnlyFans management, right? And obviously people can judge you and they might look at you weird, but yeah, I guess that's the worst. Maybe not the worst, but it's definitely up there. Like, people judge you for doing OFM, but yeah, nah. Yeah, I would say as well, being scammed in OFM, obviously this happens to creators as well, but it does happen to OnlyFans agencies. OnlyFans agencies do get scammed. It does happen, and that is one of the worst parts as well, because you work so hard and then, yeah, you get scammed. So just be aware that there are some models that actually do this. So yeah, I don't think it gets spoken about enough, to be honest. There is a lot, like there is some models that do it. So obviously there's really nice models, and there's more good models than bad. But yeah, there are some models that do just scam agencies, and yeah, I feel like it doesn't get spoken enough about. How long does it take to start making good money on OnlyFans? Well, this really depends on different departments, right? And what I mean when I say that is whether the model is really good looking or already has a personal brand. See, I believe the best models will scale fast is the models that already have a personal brand before OF. And the reason is because they've got a personal brand, right? But at the end of the day, the main thing it comes down to is your hard work and consistency, because as long as you do that, you will scale and scale fast. So that is my biggest tip for OnlyFans creators. So which social media platform is best for driving traffic to OnlyFans? I will say Instagram. Instagram is the best platform I would say to use, and YouTube as well, but mainly Instagram because you've got your whole brand on there, basically. Yeah, I would say Instagram, because you got the reels, you got your story, you got the feed posts, you got trial reels, you got so much you can do. You got brand partnerships, and with YouTube as well, you've got YouTube videos, you've got also YouTube Shorts, all of that. So I would suggest Instagram mainly, but also YouTube as well. What motivates you to keep creating content for YouTube? So with YouTube, you have to have a long-term mindset. And the main reason why I do YouTube and it motivates me is because it builds trust for creators, right? I help creators and I want to build that trust. So when I do these videos, I'm hoping any model searches up, how do I do this? And then my video comes up and it gives them free value and it helps them, right? And it builds that trust. And that's what motivates me. I'm here to build trust and give free value and help out creators that are struggling. How do you stay motivated when things get tough? When things do get tough, it can be draining, but you just have to push through it. And another thing as well is you just got to reflect back. Take a break, separate yourself from it, and take a break and think to yourself, why did you start this in the first place? What's the biggest risk you took that actually paid off? The biggest risk we took, me and my partner took, is when we invested it all into mentorship and to learn from the best. And that was our biggest risk, and it paid off so well. And I couldn't be more thankful. So yeah, shout out Dylan. Do you think anyone could build a six-figure business, or is it only for certain types of people? I believe anyone can build a six-figure business as long as you work hard and you're consistent. See, the thing is, most people can do what they want, right? As long as they work hard and they stick to it and consistent, right? But most people love to live in comfort. For example, the people that like to go drinking, going out clubbing, sleeping around, doing all that kind of stuff, right? They're the ones that like to live in comfort and they don't have any aspirations, you could say. And they don't want to be in an uncomfortable environment, and they don't want to feel uncomfortableness because it scares them. So people that want to be in an uncomfortable state, they're the ones that are most likely going to succeed. Coffee or energy drinks? Definitely coffee. I have to have a coffee each day or I cannot really work. Laptop or phone for getting things done? I will say laptop. Laptop is the thing I use the most. It's all my business, all behind the scenes, all the metrics and everything, that's on my laptop. My phone is really good though as well, because I use obviously communication, Instagram, all of that, right? So, laptop, because I use my laptop the most and it's all behind the scenes of the business. Early riser or late sleeper? So I'm a late sleeper, but recently I've been an early riser due to, I've got a dog, I've got a puppy, so we have to get up at like 8 o'clock, 7 o'clock. So I'm just getting used to it, which I am doing well, but yeah, getting used to it. But I am a late sleeper, I am a night owl, I am more active at night and get more things done in the evening. What's one guilty pleasure that keeps you sane while working? Probably snacking and eating throughout the day. I just constantly eat, so I'd say that. Next question. Are you a morning person or a night owl? I am a night owl. City or countryside? I am a countryside person. I do like the city. Nevertheless, I do like the city, but I currently live in the countryside and I love it. So yeah, I'm definitely a countryside type of person. Planner or spontaneous? When it comes to business, I like to plan stuff, but then I do like implement. And if we had a business call, or a call with a mentor, I love to implement straight away. But I do like to plan stuff. Like I like to plan my days. I've got plan all my tasks that I need to do. But I also like spontaneous things, like doing an activity just off from the bat. For example, like going on a holiday, right? Just literally like booking one. So yeah, I'm kind of both, but yeah, I don't know, I guess I'm both. Have you ever failed at something in business? How did you bounce back? Yes, I failed multiple times in business through multiple things. For example, one of them is like not doing outreach every single day and paying the price for it. Yeah, but you just have to bounce back and just keep going. No matter how bad it gets, you have to keep going because it will pay off. And another thing that I've done as well is putting too much effort into the wrong model. The type of models that don't want to work hard and are not consistent and just expect money and expect to scale from no hard work. Next question, what motivates you more, freedom or money? Freedom for sure, because freedom I believe is worth more than money. It's more valuable And so you can only get freedom when you've actually built in systems in your business. You're not like in the business, for example, right? So you need to be the architect of your business. You don't want to be working in it, right? You want to be working outside of it because you're the architect. So yeah, because that's actual freedom. Because waking up and then working inside your business, that's not freedom. And I believe as well, there's so many people that actually say they want freedom, but freedom's actually, for example, like retiring your parents, going on holidays whenever you want, and doing like living how you want, right? That's real freedom. So guys, that's the end of this video. I hope this brought you value in any sort of way. If you've got any questions, feel free to put them in the comments down below. Make sure to like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.